You've seen the Webster Insider on the big screen at Sverdrup Hall and all over social media. But have you ever seen the story behind the stories? I've tracked down some key players, the insiders behind the insider, so to speak, to give us the scoop.
So a number of years ago, we had a broadcast news sequence in our journalism program. We haven't had that for a long time. So a couple of years ago, I thought it would really be good to have students have the opportunity to do traditional broadcast journalism.
Journalism professor Trish Moiko-Tobin, who began her career as a broadcaster, was tapped to come up with a news program to meet those needs.
So when we first started, I had a co-instructor with me, Adam Rice, who is a film professor here. And he and I came up with a concept of how to make this manageable because we were doing it within a class and we had limited resources and limited manpower. And it takes, a village to produce a show like this. Not just talent who are going to be on camera, but also people behind the scenes. And that's an even bigger crew. So when we first started this, what we actually did was involved Adam's film production class, and they served as the behind-the-scenes crew.
It was very realistic. We had lighting, desk set up, teleprompter set up, multiple camera angles, and though I don't know how it was before, my experience with the summer 2023 edition was really an accurate representation of what it's like to be in a real broadcasting station. It's nerve-wracking to sit in front of a camera and try to act natural. But in Trish's class, she gave us kind of the tools and the ability to make mistakes. The stakes were high in the sense that you knew you were taking up people's time by sitting in front of the camera or taking up your professor's time by asking for help with your package. But she gave us the space to make mistakes and she let us work through them alone, so we had the resources and confidence to be able to do that in the real world post-graduation.
In preparation for filming 2 episodes for fall 2024, students in multimedia news reporting spent an entire semester learning the ins and outs of broadcast journalism.
My camera presence definitely has become a lot better. I was super, not shy, but kind of skittish in front of the camera at the beginning of the semester. And throughout practice with Trish and the rest of the class, I got a lot more comfortable in front of the camera. I think my reporter voice has definitely improved a lot. And I learned a lot about camera knowledge, how to speak on camera, and all things broadcast.
But it's not just journalism students who can try their hand at broadcasting. The format provides for a fun and engaging learning experience for any student interested in working in media, communications, and other fields.
We live in a world now where social media is king, and everyone really would benefit from knowing how to work different kinds of media when it comes to, just being in front of a camera, and also being able to process information in a short amount of time, but also making sure that that information that you share is something that is legitimate, it's something that is based in truth, it's something that is going to be helpful and informational for your intended audience. So I think that anyone really could benefit from all of those skills.
Well, I think the students are having an opportunity to interview subjects not only at the university and around Webster Groves in the St. Louis area, and this broadens their perspective, and I think it's good for the university as well to have a vehicle that's broadcast around and can be seen by other audiences.
For the Webster Insider, I'm Porter Cowan.